More
I feel
likely.
like that's what's currently going on though. Now, still talking about signing, co-signs, and all of that. Davido actually, let's say, co-signed Skills today. Should we call it co-sign?
I'm pretty.
Because mine has actually been there. But if
Yeah.
we're going by, him being out of the limelight for a while and then coming back, so definitely a co-sign will call it. And then, he tweeted and said, don't come back, oh. Almost all the artists that are laughing at you wants to be in your position.
True
So
that.
milk it till it's peak.
True
Maybe
that.
don't drop to that punchline, yeah.
True.
And then a fan reactions to that to me. And like, you know what? This is eye service. He's looking for a remix.
Okay. I didn't think about that one. Okay. Okay.
It's not that I said okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Are you agreeing to that reaction? Like,
I'm not agreeing. I'm
this
not
man is just
disagreeing.
oh wow.
I'm not agreeing or
So
disagreeing.
you're on the fence.
I actually want to be a
No, you
fascist right now.
can't be. You have to choose
I'll tell
one.
you why I have to be on the fence
Why?
regarding this one. First, Davido actually just dropped an album. The album is doing well. The numbers are good.
Yeah.
Everyone is talking about it. He's still chatting, still taking first place and all of that stuff. Good news coming from the camp of Davido. He's reached 11 million monthly Spotify listeners. That's good. I mean, there's a heavy rotation on him right now. And of course, there's heavy motion, right? And you know how these big artists are with like popping songs.
Yeah.
Take, for example, now Joyce coming. Fido's Awolowo, and a lot of artists like jumped on that train because it was a trending song.
Yeah.
Right now, Skalo is doing so much and doing quite amazing with the Shake Body song that just remerged. And David might be saying, okay, Skalo, I'm gonna jump on your parade and just really big you up because if you need me to jump, Vaz do. Vaz do, we go chop on top. So that could be that.
Okay.
And also, why I said I would be on the fence about that one is because I don't think that if Skills says to David right now, like, yo, what's up? Let's vibe, let's give me Vaz. I don't think that David is gonna reject the move. He's gonna take it in a heartbeat because I feel like Davido needs all the attention to be on him right now.
I was going to talk about attention too,
Just hold on. Let me finish the other side of the fence before you ask me that question. Now, the other side of the coin will also be Davido thinking there's really heavy rotation on this guy. And I remember in the days of Banky W with the EME, Skales was signed to Banky W. And of course, Whiskey was also signed to Banky W. Yeah. And David is just trying to pinch somebody's eye by saying, your guy is on heavy rotation. You've never said anything about his song. Is it that you're not happy for him? So a lot of people will say, oh, we're always looking for things to talk so that people will drag people. Yeah. But I'm just thinking I'm thinking in 8D. Because I mean, David knows for a fact that him at the time was HKN. That time it was EME Records. Banky W being the pioneer and of course the grandmaster of that record label, signed Skills and signed Wiz to that label. And they were like label mates, and of course we know that Wiz and Skills, they're not the two gel like that. So it could be like, I'm gonna throw some little bit of sand in this guy's Gary and all of that. So that's why I said I wanted to be on the fence. So it could be that, it could be this. But one thing we know about David is his general sweet nature. He's a very sweet natured person, and when I talk about David's sweet nature, I don't like when people come and say, oh, hey, you're always talking about David. I'm not a Davido fan, but one thing I always respect people for is people's personality should not be judged, but what we see is what we say. Right? So Whiskey, for example, is not the type of person that shows himself in that light. He's just minding his business.
Yeah, exactly.
He just
you don't expect us to come and say what he is what he's not.
We don't really know.
We don't really know.
So he's not really showing us that side. We love him. We appreciate him. He's a great artist, one of the greatest of all time. And I will always be like a core Whiskey supporter because people like to judge his persona too much, and like he has to be a certain way. He has to be. What if the guy says no, because I won't be? What's anybody's business with that? So, but people like to talk, and the fans will always pitch everybody against themselves and say, okay, it has to be that way, it has to be this way. But I mean, big ups to David, I really like the fact that he actually put in a word for Skales because, like I said one time in one of the previous podcasts, Skales could be referred to as an OG because he's been there,
he's
done
been there,
that.
yeah.
A lot of people are saying old taker, old taker. Yeah. Anytime when your time comes, you collect and go. And if God says, I want to make you retake again,
You
that's
take.
you
You
take.
take again now.
So
That's it.
it's on God, it's not on anybody, And then like I said before, and not to overflog it, big ups to David for actually shining the light on Skales and giving him that warm advice. And I know that Skilo will appreciate that.
Yeah, definitely. He will. I mean, it seems that he's even listening to what people are saying. Now, quick one, do you think Davido can actually deliver on a remix of Shake Body with Skales?
Over deliver.
Are you sure?
On 100.
Are you sure?
On 100. But I really want to see like a little bit of power play here. And I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, Skales should try to reach out to Wiz and say, you know what, I want to do like a super remix for this record. I'm going to put David on one part of the record and I'm going to put Whiskey. I'm just thinking in 92. What's wrong with my head? But we can wish for things now. Come on. We can actually push for things. Say, okay, Obio, what's up?
I'm sure these are the times that different.
Like, no. See, if I was a Skales, I would explore.
Are you joking?
Every avenue.
Explore what?
Like reach out
Shake
to both Wiz and Burner and David. Yes.
Whiskey on Shake Body. I don't think I know.
It will actually be awesome.
No, I feel like you drag the song.
No, don't say that.
I mean, you drag it.
No.
I feel like he's gonna drag it. I don't think Whiskey can deliver on
one thing that people don't know Whiskey.
Except we are going to see that version of Whiskey that used to whine.
See, honestly, let me tell you something.
That's the version of Whiskey we are going to see this time around. But on Shake Body, with the recent flow in his kind of songs and Whiskey, I don't think he can.
When you listen to the Mariah album, did you think that you're going to see Whiskey in all the lights that you saw him on that project? That's versatility.
But
that's him being a versatile artist.
Has limit on Shake Body. Well, if you guys
now that's the most interesting part.
Oh yeah, now
that's now the
Whiskey,
part.
We're telling you now.
Okay, sugar.
Oh yeah, show us how versatile you are.
That's now the most interesting part, where Whiskey comes now and probably accepts to do the joint record and delivers, and people will be like, we did not see this side of Whiskey. Remember, Burna just dropped an Afro reggae song, something that we did not see really. Are people actually chopping it? Yes, a cross section of the fans are saying no, it's not a dope song.
Hey, you get
people will talk their talk.
I'm not saying that Whiskey cannot jump on that song, but I'm saying that I do not think he can bang. Like, it's just going to look like, when people were talking about, Charlie Poppy should have just left Burna Boy out of that Lahore food. I shouldn't have. I feel like that's just how it's going to be.
I'll say this for a fact, and I can put every of my life savings, my mother's life savings, my father's life savings, my siblings' life savings.
Mommy, can you hear?
Only that if Whiskey, by any chance, jumps on the remix of Shake Body with Skales, it's gonna be the #1 song for a week.
Because of the name Whiskey, I don't think it will be.
So what else is he selling? He's selling. It's a brand.
So now it's
the brand. He's selling the name. He's selling the artistry.
Okay, so now it's the name that we want to hear.
No, there are many things. There are many things. First off, the name. Second, the way he would deliver on the record.
How will he deliver? I can't even imagine.
Hold on. 3, the way that people will not expect what he would deliver on the record. So with these 3 points of mine, I believe that I've been able to convince you that Whiskey jumping on Shake Body, the remix with Skales, would be a freaking banger.
No,
don't say it will drag the song.
Drag it.
No, don't say that. I don't agree.
I'm not saying it will be bad, but I just feel like the vibe would drop.
It's like if we're underrating Whiskey too much. Now they use Whiskey, they play.
It's not about why he's going to play, yeah. Except, now this is it here. I feel like except Whiskey is going to show us, like you said, a part that we were not expecting.
He doesn't need to show you anything, say. See. What he will deliver, will convince you that Whiskey is the GOAT.
Okay. Oh yeah, Whiskey fans.
Is a GOAT, FC. Not the GOAT. One of the GOATs.
Whiskey FC currently watching us now. Is it watching? So that makes I don't have finish H Factor. I see they say watching. Oh my god. So how yeah Whiskey FC watching us right now? Yeah. Let us know in the chat box if you think that Whiskey can actually deliver that Shake Body.
Over deliver.
For me, I'm like, no. We're saying it will over deliver. So
100.
let's see what you feel about that in the chat box.